Good afternoon, everybody. I hope you're having a good day. It's Wednesday. Tomorrow's trash day, so I got to get all that ready and get my son's trash ready to go out too. This morning, kind of early, he texted me and he said, "Would you come help me get clean sheets on my bed?" Am I going to say no? So I said, "I'll be right there." He said, "Well, you don't have to rush right down. I was just wondering if you would." And I said, "I'll be right there." So I went to his house and I put clean sheets on his bed. And there were clothes in his dryer, and I got those folded and I put the dirty sheets in the washing machine. And so I'll go back after a while and put those in the dryer and get those ready for a couple of days from now when he needs to change them again. He's gonna do he did some walking around already this morning, did quite a few things actually, but not lifting. He can't do that. And so I had to run to Neighborhood Market because this is the second month that I'm on my new thyroid medication and dosage, and so far it's working really well. I'm excited about this. I hope to go several months before it gets out of whack again, and it will get out of whack again. But right now I'm enjoying the fact that I've got some energy and I can get some things done, and I'm feeling a whole lot better. I hope I sound better. If I've been grouchy the last few videos or anything, gosh, I apologize, because that is not my intention. Some things just happen, you know, life happens. But today I'm feeling good. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. The sun is shining. It's a perfect weather. Oh my goodness, I wish it was this kind of weather all year long. No snow, no extreme heat. That would be great. I'm sure we'd all like that kind of thing, wouldn't we? And some of y'all may live where it's beautiful weather all year long, maybe Florida or California. I really don't know. I've never been there to either one of those places, and probably won't go. But so I went and picked up my prescription, and he had a little list he wanted me to get for him while I was there, and I got a few necessities and some coffee creamer that he absolutely loved. I think it's a peppermint coffee creamer. I've never had it before, but he made me a cup of coffee and used that in there. And oh my gosh, y'all, I don't use coffee creamer. I never have. I drink black coffee. But that was like, it was almost like getting an ice cream shake from Sonic. That was delicious. I may have to try that. May have to get that someday and use that on special occasions. But I really liked it a lot. So got back to his house and got his stuff ready. I had bought a pound of ground beef while I was at the store. Now I haven't bought meats in months and months because I can't afford meat anymore. If I get meat, it's already in something that I've bought, like something, you know, a frozen food of some kind, like one of those great value meals. And the only thing I have in my freezer is some fillets, fish fillets that I like to bake with lemon and butter. But otherwise I don't buy meat. But I have had a hankering for homemade hamburger soup. I've wanted that for weeks now. So I decided while I was at the store I was going to break down and buy a pound of ground beef. And I've decided not to buy anything extra to go in my soup. I'm going to use what's in my pantry. So that's kind of my challenge today, is use what you've got. Except for the ground beef, I'm using all the canned goods and not all, but the canned goods that are in my pantry to make my soup. And I've got it all together. I forgot to say, I did buy an onion, because I haven't had any onion in a long time either. So the ground beef and the onion's the only thing I bought. Otherwise, the corn and the beans and the peas and all, and the rotel I already had in my pantry. So I'm going to see how my soup is going to turn out tonight. I might make cornbread. And I have learned a long time ago, you know those Jiffy cornbreads and those cornbread little packages, Martha White? I don't use milk. I use a cup of water where it calls for a cup of milk. I like it better. I sure do. The cornbread turns out to be a little more dense, and I love the texture. It doesn't fall apart, and it's not crumbly all over the place, and I love the taste. So that's great because I don't have to buy milk, and I can still have cornbread if I want to. So I'm going to make that maybe this afternoon. I have some Martha White and have it with my soup for this evening when I'm watching TV or whatever I decide to do. And that's all I have to say today. I went straight back, took his stuff to him, came right back home. He texted me the minute I got in the carport, and he said, "Your onion." Well, I knew what happened. I had taken his stuff in, and my onion was in a package with his stuff, and I left it there on his counter. So I had to turn right around and go back and get it and then come back home. So I've been on the road more than I've been home. So everything's going fine. So far, Mrs. Key is acting well. I have decided to call the vet and make an appointment for her for next week, hopefully. And I'm going to talk to him or her, whichever it is, see what her solutions are, either some kind of maybe a medication for her. And at the last resort, I may have to have her declawed. I don't like doing it. I know it's extremely painful, but y'all, these places on my hands are painful too. As you can see, it's getting better. I put some good ointment on that I had, and it's healing, and it's not so bad now. My hand's not so tight when I try to make a fist, you know. So it's getting better, but I realize that I cannot keep going like this. I cannot have it. I'm going to have to get something done. I appreciate all your comments on it. You gave me some great ideas. I believe it was Sharon. I'm not sure about that. I'm sorry if it's not. That mentioned having her declawed, because I had totally forgotten about that. I had done that with a cat years and years ago, and that cat lived to be 25 years old, believe it or not, she did. So she got over it, and Mrs. Key will just have to get over it too, but at least I won't be terrorized, and my little Thule won't be terrorized, and I think things will be a whole lot better. So I'm planning on calling the vet next week, first thing, and getting an appointment and trying to get her big old self in a carrier cage and get her up there and have that done. So thank you for your comments and your well wishes and all your sweet thoughts to me. I appreciate it so much. I hope y'all are having a great day. And as always, I hope God is good to you today. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.